Hi everyone, welcome back to Function Pilates. I'm Vanessa Kelly, and today we're going to go through a jump board workout on the Reformer. I'm working on a balanced body piece of equipment, and I've already got my jump board in place here. So we're going to go ahead and jump on our back, we'll be jumping on our side, and we'll also be jumping sitting. We're going to get a little creative with it, so I'll touch base with you on what springs to use. But go ahead and grab your jump board, let's get prepared. And if you do like the video, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. It does help to grow the channel, and feel free to check out some of the other Reformer workouts here I do have on the channel. When your jump board is secure, go ahead and adjust the spring tension to one red and one yellow spring. That will be about a medium resistance for us. Lie on your back, we'll grab a hold of those pegs, rest your feet on the board, and then just gently windshield wipe the legs from left to right here. Really focusing on opening up through the chest, through the collarbone. Taking those inhales through the nose and exhales out from the mouth. Okay, once we're ready here, guys, let's go ahead and adjust our feet to the board. We're going to be parallel here. Arms are down long, and when you're ready, go ahead and give it a jump out. If you're new to jump board, just get a sense of what this feels like. We're going to want to aim for a higher up position just to, again, prevent arching the back and really take advantage of maintaining neutral spine here. So as you jump, aim those toes up a little higher. Take it to heels together, toes apart when you're ready. And we're aiming for anywhere from 5 to 10 jumps, depending on your fitness level. Think of squeezing through those inner thighs, wrapping them closely together. Beautiful job here, guys. We'll take it into a wider stance and continue. So you should start to feel the heat there developing in the legs, in those thighs, and being very gentle about the approach as you jump. It should be super quiet jumping away, super quiet as you land. We want to avoid crashing into the stopper here. Coming back to center, single leg, left leg in tabletop, and jumping just with that right leg. Again, elongate through that right entire thigh, opening up from the front of the hip. Your left leg is maintaining a nice active tabletop position, and keep drawing those abs in. Switch when you're ready. Really opening up through the ankle here. So we're exercising those toes as well as we're jumping away from the board. Perfect. Again, if you're new to jumping, take the necessary breaks that you need and then just go ahead and hop right back in. So let's go ahead and take it to alternating single legs, switch in midair. Again, a very gentle landing. Nice quiet landing to switch. Inhale through the nose, exhale out from the mouth. Good job, guys. One final jump here. Out to a nice big saddle position. Big jump out and bring it in. Again, 5 to 10 repetitions here is perfect. Nice. And then we're going to prance it out, pedal those feet out one at a time, allowing for your heart rate to come down just a tad. If you notice that it was elevating here, this is a good moment to take that rest, take a moment to get the heart rate down. And then we're just going to finish it with these baby jumps. So my legs are going to stay in tabletop. I'm rolling off the ankle here, really pushing through all of my toes. Yeah. Exhale. Nice soft jump, point out through those toes. Tailbone is heavy. Neutral spine is in effect here. All right. Just shake that out. Good job here, guys. We're going to keep the same springs, which is one red and one yellow. Hands in those handles, tabletop the legs. Exhale to press those arms down. Curl up is optional. You can keep your head down if you'd like. Otherwise, flex through the spine here. Look down at your belly button. And keep those arms long, fingertips reaching ahead. Exhale to curl up. Inhale to lower. Keep the knees hugging together in tabletop. Perfect. And rest it down. Take the arms out to a T and pull directly in. I'm going to keep my head down here. Again, you have the option to flex up or keep your head down. Keep the tabletop very active, knees together, and point out through those toes. Working through really the bottom of the armpit here. So you're activating those lat muscles as you pull those arms in towards your body. Exhale in, inhale out. And right into some tricep presses. I'm adding flexion again here, just to again keep the core nice and warm. So we're using those abs, we're using all those low back muscles to stay very strong. It's our core that's helping us stabilize our pelvis, so there's no extra movement in the hips. Exhale, curl, inhale to release. Very nice. Arms are going to go right back up. Bring them down, open out to a T and towards the ceiling. So we're just going into mechanical circles here, very boxy shaped circles. But this is the goal, to condition the shoulders and to help strengthen them. Beautiful. When you're ready, reverse that circle. Again, think of your abs pulling down towards the back of your shirt. And the idea is that we're still creating a full body workout here in between all of our jumps. Very nice. Set that down. We're going to hang our handles up. Go ahead and step up for me here, guys. Let's remove the yellow spring so you just have the one red spring on. And I have a ball handy here. It's going to be my pillow. So headrest is going to go down. Ball's going to go on top of the headrest. You could always keep the headrest up on the very highest position here if you don't have a ball as a prop. The idea is just to make sure that the neck stays in line with the spine here. So on your side, on your right side, grab a hold of the handle there, line up your feet and your knees, and you're just jumping with your top leg. Nice and slow. Our focus is to make sure that you straighten out the leg as much as possible. So think of pushing the knee behind you. Exhale, jump out. Inhale to lower, to land. Externally rotate it. Knee looks up at the ceiling. Exhale, jump. And you can place your hand on your hip, your hand in front of you, or your hand in back of you. So whatever helps you maintain the proper balance here. We want to avoid dumping into our right oblique, so try to think of staying in neutral spine here as you lift those obliques off the mat. Go back to parallel. Let's add a little lift. Exhale, jump out, and then just a little pulse, a little lift up. Just enough to feel the outside of the hips here getting a little bit more heated up. Beautiful. Relax your neck, rest it back into the headrest or the ball, and also relax the grip with your hands. Good. Back to parallel, back to external rotation. We're combining those. So you're starting external rotation, but when you jump, point your toes almost towards the floor. Yeah, so we're getting a little bit more internal rotation. So you're basically coming to parallel. It's just enough to, again, feel that isolation there in the glute. Great job, guys. Grab a hold of the handles, stay on your side. We're going to add in some arm work here. We're still on a red spring. You can always lower down to a blue spring or a half spring. Exhale to pull straight down. Inhale to bring it back up. So again, activating the work there below the armpit, the sides of the back, and trying to keep your shoulder in a nice neutral position here. So pay attention if you feel like your shoulder is shrugging up or rolling forward. We want to prevent that from happening. Beautiful. We're going to go into some tricep kickbacks here. Exhale, press. Good. So nice and easy, guys. You're going to bend at your elbow and straighten your arm. So this work is really created from the back of the arm. Exhale, fully extend. Not too many here, just because I do want you guys to execute this in proper form. The goal is 5 here. Do what feels right for you. That could be 1, 2, 3, whichever repetitions. And then we'll go ahead and sit up. We're going to take it to the other side. So we'll start jumping again. And we're already set on our springs. Again, it's 1 red spring, just 1 full spring. Make sure your shoulders and your hips feel stacked. Rest your head on the ball. And once you're organized here, that top leg is going to stay in parallel and take an exhale to jump out. Beautiful. It's all about finding a nice comfortable pace for yourself. So if you like to go quicker in jumping, that's okay. Just make sure you don't get ahead of yourself. If you like the slower pace, then really focus on the attention that you're giving your body. More self-awareness. Externally rotate when you're ready. Nice soft landing. Good. Keep those hips stacked and avoid that hip rotating backwards. Perfect. Exhale out, inhale in. And then we're going to add that lift. So stay parallel, jump out, add a little lift. Rest your head. Relax with the jaw, and then soften through the shoulders. Beautiful. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Abs are in nice and tight. And let's go ahead and finish it here. Externally rotated. As you jump, turn those toes towards the floor. Yes. So from external rotation to slightly an internal rotation. But you should feel the glute work in a different way here. Perfect. We're almost there, guys. Awesome. Bring it on in. Grab your handle when you're ready. Stack your knees and let them just be a unit here. And then exhale to press straight down. Good. Arm is nice and long. Perfect. Making sure that you're taking those breaths as you pull the arm down. You got it, guys. Exhale, press down. We're going to go right into those kickbacks here to finish it off. And again, 5 is the number. Do what works best for you. Take an exhale as you straighten out the arm. Inhale to bend at the elbow. Exhale, straighten out the arm. Inhale to bend at the elbow. I have 3. Exhale, press for 2. Good, one more time. Very nice. Great job there, guys. Okay, we'll carefully go ahead and sit back up again. I'm going to adjust the springs down to 1 blue spring. We don't need the towel anymore. And the ball is going to go behind my low back. I'm going to go into a seated position, and we're going to do a jumping round of seated jumping. So make sure the ball's supporting your low back, hands behind the thighs. And then when you're ready, take your time because it does require a lot of balance. So get the feel as you jump away from the board here. Making sure that you're in this very tucked, scooped position, that's going to help maintain that balance and then really deepen the core connection here. Very nice. Exhale again to jump out, inhale to bring it in. When you feel ready here, guys, float those arms out in front of you Yeah, and then go ahead and see if you can extend those legs out all the way. If you like tabletop, stay in tabletop. This is a very hard jumping series, and again, it's on a blue spring, so it's very light. There's so much floating time here. There's so much hang time where your abs have to work extra hard to maintain proper engagement. Add rotation when you're ready, and we're almost done here, guys. Stay with it. Abs are in, ribs are connected. Rotate through the spine. Exhale. Exhale. Good. And take it to the left and bring that back in again. Excellent. Good. Take a moment to stretch out the low back. Bring that chest down towards the well, towards the springs. Take a deep breath there as you just drop those shoulders and just allow the airflow to run through the sides of the ribs into your low back. Okay, we don't need the ball anymore, so set that off to the side into a safe place. And I'm going to stay on the blue spring, and we're going to go into a jumping series of arms, so triceps more specifically. So from here, I'm on my knees. I'm in more of a shell position where my toes are together, knees are apart. Internally rotate your fingers so that your fingers are looking at one another. And when you're ready, you can jump out. If you have bad knees, you can always put the box on top of the machine of the reformer long ways, and then you can lie on your stomach and jump from there. So that's another option. Exhale, push out. Inhale to bring it in. Go to parallel. So now allow those elbows to look down at the floor. So it's a little bit more tricep isolated here. And careful that you're not shrugging your shoulders every time you jump out. Those shoulders to stay way away from their ears. Last part here, we're going to make a diamond shape there with your hands. And when you're ready, exhale, jump on out. Allow for your elbows to reach in opposite directions of the room here. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. And our goal was 8. Again, find the repetitions that work from you. I would say anywhere from 4 to 8. All right, from here, if you don't already have your loops on, go ahead and place your loops on. We're going to be on 1 red and 1 blue spring, which is 1.5 springs if you're working on a different model other than balanced body. Headrest is in the halfway position. Lie down when you're ready, and we're going to send those loops on the feet. Once you're there, send those legs to the sky. Tailbone is heavy and grounded in the mat. And when they're in parallel, press on down. Flex the feet to pull up, point to go down. We're just adding in a little bit extra calf stretch here. Some mobility work through the ankles. Beautiful. Try to relax your facial muscles and think of the arms staying long. Exhale to press down. Inhale to bring it back up. Adjust where the feet are slightly apart from one another. So point out through your toes, stay parallel, but make sure there is about 2 fists in between your feet here so that the legs are not touching as a unit. It's going to create some instability here. And then keep that same tracking position, flex your feet, bend your knees to tabletop, exhale, press out to straight legs. So again, it's hard to notice in the video, but my knees and my feet are not touching. So you gotta really focus on your abs, scooping and pressing out to help stabilize the hips. And then go into your frog, heels together, toes apart. Much easier. But then think about those inner thighs activating. And again, those inner thighs wrapping together, lifting up. It's like we're sending this energy out from the heels. And open wide into your saddle. Exhale, squeeze those heels together like they're magnets. But it should feel nice to get the stretch, but then it's the work that we create to pull right back in. Exhale. And exhale. Finish it off with your circles. I'm doing large circles. I really want to focus on opening up through the hips and mobilizing those joints. You can always go smaller or you can go wide, but the most important thing here is that we are still maintaining neutral spine, which is all the natural curves of our spine. So we're not overly arching our back and we're not overly imprinting our back, if that makes sense. Finding a nice, calm, steady flow here. Beautiful. Keep breathing. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and come on into a stretch. So keep the right loop on. Send your left foot to the floor so that we're getting a deep hip flexor quad stretch here. You have the option to straighten out your right leg and bend it. You're gonna know what feels right for your body. So I'm just sending options out there. Then find the foot bar, or the jump board, I should say. Take the right leg out to the side and bend into the left knee. And you should feel that nice inner thigh stretch. Send it back out and then take your IT band stretch. So send your right leg over the midline and notice both my legs are straight. So if the toes are if that right toe is pointing down, you're gonna get a deeper IT band stretch. You can finish it off with that Piriformis stretch. So take your left ankle over the right knee, bend that right knee in towards your chest into that figure four. Nice. All right, guys, send that loop right back on that left foot. And then when you're ready, take that right foot off, find the floor very carefully, especially since their springs are down there, so you don't want to hit the springs. See what works best for you. If you like to bend and straighten the leg, or if you just like the leg straight, or if you just like it bent, explore and see what your body responds better to. Take your inner thigh stretch, so right foot connects to the jump board, left leg goes out, bend into that right knee, send the right knee out deep into that external rotation. So we're really opening up from the hips here. And then we'll go ahead and straighten that leg. Left leg's gonna go over the midline. Toes are trying to aim for the floor, and just breathe for the IT band stretch. Figure four, right ankle over left knee. Feel the back of the butt cheek here, stretching right into your hip. Good job here, guys. When you're ready, carefully remove that loop. We'll finish it with a couple roll downs here today. Awesome job. Hope you guys are feeling really good after that jump board workout. Stand parallel, hip distance apart. We'll send those arms up to sweep, dive straight down, fingertips to toes. Look right between your knees. Good, walk it out if that feels good. Shake your head yes or no, and then gently restack your spine up. Good, one more time there, guys. Thanks for joining me today. If you did like the video, please don't forget to hit a thumbs up. Please feel free to comment below and check out some of the other reformer workouts here I do have on the channel. We'll see you next time.